Well, ladies and gentlemen, so welcome to our Sun in the 7th house series for Aquarius ascendant people. Because this is our series of planets through houses, and this week we're covering Sun in the 7th house in the sign of Leo for Aquarius ascendant folks. And as always, if you do not know if you have Sun in the sign, or if you have Sun in some other planet, all the other astrological details, planetary placements, nakshatra placements. For that, check out the links here. Check out my full astrological report, including my books, Astrology, Conjunction, Aspects, and my other just be light. When all my consultations at this link. So, ladies and gentlemen, Sun in the 7th house in the sign of Leo. Okay? So, first thing, what is the 7th house in astrology? 7th house represents marriage, business, partnership, career, mass fame, and it's your opponents and other people. Sun, it represents the father, authority, fame, purity. It's about religion and the ways of the divine. Okay? And Leo represents regal, royal sign. It's a sign that represents creativity, children. It represents the kingdom, ladies and gentlemen. So here you have Sun in the sign of Leo. Well, what's going to happen? Well, the first thing you're going to notice is that regardless of how much you try, now this is bare minimum, okay? I do not know if any planet aspects conjunct your Sun. Bare minimum, you will have constant arguments, constant bickering with your spouse, constant ego battles. Especially even Sun is in its own sign of Leo. It actually makes it a little bit more dramatic. Why? Because Leo is the sign of dramatic arts. Leo is the sign of fire. It's a fiery sign. So your marriage has this dramatic, drama, fiery ego-ness to it. But also shows me that you cannot live without your spouse. You need your spouse. You want your spouse. Your success, your reputation comes through the spouse. Somehow your ego is tied with the marriage. Through marriage you prosper. And your spouse will definitely display certain royalty within themselves, certain regalness within themselves. They will acquire to be authoritative, patriots. Through this placement, you will acquire land after marriage. Most likely ancestral land. And obviously, a person becomes promiscuous, meaning you are promiscuous. You definitely will have a wandering eye. Will you act upon it or no? That depends on the Moon and Mars placement. But definitely, like they say, you can look, but you can't touch. So with this, you will look. Now, touching will be seen through support of other planets. Now, can, let's say, a marriage fail in this instance? Absolutely. Why? Because I don't know your horoscope. I don't know how your Venus is. I don't know what aspect you have on your 7th house. I don't know how your Navamsha chart is. That's why you got to look at your report and you got to see, this is my Navamsha, this is my 7th house in Navamsha, this is my Sun and my Venus. These are the impacts. So you know beforehand how to deal with things. Sun doesn't deny things here. Sun actually is a very strong planet, but obviously delays marriage. Why? Because it's a very hot planet, especially in a hot sign of Leo. It's burning the 7th house. So early on, definitely, I wouldn't recommend, tying yourself down. But usually, even if you wanted to, only after 28, I've seen people get married with this position of the Sun. Also with this Sun shows that through marriage, you will attain fame and recognition. And now it's a very, very easy way to attain fame and recognition because of social media. You know, back then you may get recognition and fame in your corporation, in your community, but now, I mean, you can have a worldwide fame. See, I mean, like, everybody's famous now. The true celebrity is the one who has privacy, the one you never hear of. That's going to be the true, like, ooh, who is it that's not here? That's the person we want to know. So right now it's like, hey, you're going to be out there. But also what this shows that you will burn your enemies. You will burn your opponents, because 7th house is opponents. Sun is helping you because Sun is in its own sign of Leo. But definitely you will have opponents, you will have competition, you will have people like trying to get to you somehow, some way. Okay? So guys, this is my analysis of Sun in the 7th house in Leo for Aquarius ascendant folks. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. Again, if you want to know where your Sun is placed, all the other astrological details for that, check out the links here. Otherwise, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.